Hi everyone! Today I'm doing a get ready with me to spend the day with Now United as they prep for the Now or Never tour. I'm going to just do my makeup and chat to you guys while I'm doing it, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. I'm keeping all of my makeup brushes and my beauty blenders in a plastic bag, don't judge me. I've actually got one of these flat makeup bags. What is that on the bottom? I've just realised that's covered in dust. That's not good. Honestly, it's been so useful. If you use a lot of big, bulky makeup, I definitely recommend one of those. So to start my makeup, I actually use a little bit of this bronzing lotion, which is really good because it brings a little bit of a shine to your foundation. I just use a cheap foundation, I can't lie. I just use the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. It's actually really good. I've used this since I was about 16. I probably should be buying a different one, but when it works for you, it works for you. So today I'm going to be meeting Jailey at 1 when their lunch break is. And I think we're gonna go get some lunch today. I think we're gonna go to the cookie department, which is honestly our favourite place to go and eat in Hong Kong. It's amazing. They obviously do cookies there, but they also do breakfast items. Like they do these really incredible cinnamon roll pancakes that taste exactly like Cinnabon. It's insane. So I definitely recommend going there if you're ever coming to Hong Kong. And all of the staff are Filipino and they're all so lovely. And they all recognise Jailey, which is so funny. When we walk in, it's so lovely. Okay, I just take forever to blend out my makeup with a makeup sponge. I know some people have said to me before to use a brush for foundation, but it doesn't ever seem to get in all of the cracks as well as a beauty blender does. I really need to dermaplane my face. I feel like once you start dermaplaning, you can't stop because your hair on your face will just grow. I know everyone says, no, it doesn't make a difference, but it's probably because you notice it more once you've got rid of it. And my makeup goes on so much smoother as well when I remove all of that peach fuzz from my face. I always need to make sure that I blend it on my neck because the amount of times I've left the house and there's like one massive streak of dark. I don't even want to talk about it, it's bad. One thing I can't live without when I'm traveling or honestly in my daily life is my heatless curls. Look at my hair, it's just so amazing. When I wake up, it's just perfect and I don't have to do anything with it. I can just take it out, brush it out. I know everyone says don't brush out your heatless curls, but I like to. I always feel like I do my makeup in a different order. I don't know about anyone else. It's always fairly similar, but sometimes I just have to go in again and again with the same products because I just like to layer it more than anything. So I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Contour Stick. I absolutely love these. They're just so easy to blend in. Snatched. It's so exciting watching the rehearsals that Now United are doing because you can just see the amount of work that goes into these shows and everyone is working so hard. It's 9 AM till 8 PM rehearsals, there's only 1 hour break and they honestly all work so hard. They all want to put on such an amazing show for you guys. So when people think artists have it easy, they definitely don't, guys. They work such long days, work really long hours. I think everyone's pretty tired because everyone just works very long days. I go through these phases where I just can't be bothered to do my makeup because it is a very long process. I probably take around at least half an hour to 45 minutes to properly do my makeup that I do, which is pretty excessive, I know. But I don't know, you just feel good, don't you, when you put in effort to do your makeup. And my daily look, normally at home, I probably don't really use much foundation if I can avoid it. I'll just use that Glow For It stuff, or I'll just mix in like a tiny bit of like lightweight foundation. I'm loving the cream bronzers and the cream blushes at the minute, and I just like to layer them with all of the other cream stuff before I then go in with the powders, because I feel like it just gives it a bit more layering to it, so if you sweat it off throughout the day, there's also something underneath. Honestly, I don't use a lot of fancy makeup because I'm the type of person to think if you can get something good for half the price as something else, I know it's never going to be as good as the expensive stuff. It was always better quality, good makeup. But who's got the funds for that at this point? Nobody. And if you do, good for you, girl. Because it is expensive out here. Makeup is so expensive. So this, no joke, there's 3 in a packet for like £3, and it's the Revolution Pro Concealer. You can get these all on TikTok Shop. I have linked them, a lot of the products I'm using in this video, in our TikTok Shop, what's it called, like, page. So definitely go check that out if you guys are interested in getting any of the products I use, because honestly, I barely use expensive makeup. After my cream blush and cream contour, I do like to just go in with my first layer of concealer. I know this sounds a bit scary and it sounds really long, but once you get in a bit of a routine, it doesn't take too long. And I just sort of drag my concealer in a triangle under my eye like that on top of the cream blush. And this concealer is full coverage. I like to use a full coverage one that's kind of like lightweight at the same time to go on the first layer, because I've got dark circles under my eyes, really, really dark, doesn't matter how much sleep I get. I have been using the Beauty of Joseon, I don't know if I've said that right, the Revive Serum. Let me get it. They have really cleared up ever since, but normally my circles are just dark purple. And if you struggle with this, let me know in the comments what you do about it, because it's hard, it is hard. But I think I've seen that it's sort of like a little trend now as well to have, so I've seen some people purposefully put shadows under their eyes. So let me know if you do that, because I don't know if that's now a thing. I then go in with a lighter concealer just on top, just to sort of brighten my under eyes a little bit, and I do a really thin layer of this. I just like to let this set before I put on any powders, because sometimes it can get really creased. Probably should have done this before, but I then get my contour stick and I just like to contour my nose really lightly. I am quite lucky with my nose. I have got quite like a little pointy nose. But I still like to contour it because it does actually make a difference. I then just take it all over my eyelids. When I tell you I'm not an expert at makeup, I'm not. But if you want to follow what I do, go ahead. It works for me. My routine in makeup is very different to the average person, because a lot of people seem to do their eyes first, but I like to either do my eyebrows or my foundation first. I don't know, I just don't like to do, I like to do my eyes last, which is probably a bad thing, because if you get a fallout of powder, then it's all over your face, so it doesn't really make sense. I then just like to blend out that concealer a little bit with whatever leftovers is on my cream blush. Yeah. So once you've contoured your nose slightly, haven't done too much of it, I then like to start with the powders. This Laura Mercier powder, unreal. This is the only product I would probably say that you actually really need to invest your money into, because it just does wonders. I've got the Christmas version, that's why it's red. Because it's actually cheaper at Christmas and a gift set, so it's coming up to Christmas time, keep your eyes peeled. Honestly, this pot has lasted me, I got it last Christmas, or even the Christmas before. It's lasted me a really long time. But I get the thinnest, tiniest bit on hair, and I just run it under my eyes where the creases are, really, really lightly, just to get that initial layer of powder on there. Cool, and then I just let that set. Guys, look how upsetting this is. This is my Rare Beauty blusher. I'm so upset about it. It's smashed within, no joke, probably like the first week of buying a brand new one. I was so upset, but I've still been using all of the crumbs and I've just been like using it out the bottom of the tray because I don't want to let it go to waste because they're quite expensive. I just go in with a bit of powder blush on top at this point. I can't get on with powder contour though. I always feel like it looks really dark on my face, so I don't really use it very often. But if anyone knows a good brand, let me know. I feel like going backstage is going to be so interesting because I've never done anything like that before. But also it's just the whole operation of it, like what actually happens, like even seeing everyone in between the breaks of, you know, when people run off stage quickly to grab some water and bits. I really want to film that and I want to see what happens, like how quickly they have to move and what they're doing or anything like that. I feel like could be really interesting to film. I wonder how the flights are going to be as well, because we're all going to be getting on the same flight, so that would be so much fun, but I feel like everyone will want to sleep. It has been a little bit difficult to film everyone though this time around, because everyone is so busy with tour prep, so it's been a little bit difficult, but I will try and get everyone in some of the vlogs and some TikToks as well soon. But yeah, it's just very, very full on in rehearsal, so I don't want to pressure anyone to get in any videos because I know everyone is just working so hard at the moment. It's so crazy for me though, because me dating Bailey, like I'm finally seeing his work things, and I know a lot of you would have followed Bailey throughout his whole life of his career, but I've just learned so much about it and it's so interesting and it's actually crazy, and then sometimes I have to pinch myself and be like, wow, I'm dating a really incredible, talented person because he just is, and watching him dance and sing, it mesmerises me. It's amazing. I definitely used the wrong concealer under my eyebrows just now. It's a little bit too light, but I'm just going to carve them out slightly. I just use like a little angled brush to do this. I know some of you are going to come for me for my really tiny brushes that I'm using, but I'm travelling, okay? I'm travelling, and I feel like it can be more precise when your brushes are small. I just bought a little set of Real Technique brushes. I think I got it off Vinted. So they were like a brand new set and they were just what someone obviously didn't want. So I got them cheaper on there. I always try and go to Vinted for clothes and stuff as well, because I don't see the point if you can get something brand new on there and helping someone out who can't return an item. It just works out better. It's actually been pretty cool in Hong Kong the last few days. I think because it's still getting the backlash of the typhoon weather. So it's been a little bit cooler, but it's been really nice because last time we were here, it was so hot. You'd walk outside, you would need a shower instantly. If you'd done your hair, you could say goodbye to that because you'd be sweating through it. It was crazy, but that's only because I'm from England, so I can't handle it. But anywhere, if you're from a hot country, then obviously it would be fine. But yeah, I was very, very hot last time in here, so it's nice to have a little bit of a cooler weather before the hot weather starts. I think it's starting very, very soon. That'd be nice, have a little bit of sunshine. I then go back in with my Laura Mercier powder with a little triangle sponge. I then drag it down and then across. But I honestly put such a thin layer on and then I dab it on my hand just to make sure there's no lumps. And then I just smooth this down like that. And it just makes such a difference, it's crazy. Today, Bailey has been at rehearsal since 11, so a little bit late start for him today. And then I think they finish earlier today because it's the Happy Wednesday at the race course. I'm not sure if me and Bailey are going to that. I need to ask him what the plan is for that tonight, but that sounds really cool. That sounds really, really fun. I think Bailey's also doing some green screen work today. I don't know what that's for, so that's going to be pretty cool. I will film it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to post everything that I'm filming at the moment, especially with rehearsals, because we don't want to give anything away to you guys. So I am trying to film as much as I can, but a lot of it will probably get released after tour, so I will put together a really random vlog of all the clips I wasn't allowed to post. So I am keeping the videos. I just love highlight. I'm putting a little bit in my inner corner, and then I'd like to go in with a pink highlighter for my cheeks. I just like to use a fan brush for this. Really rough with my makeup. I'm not very precise. I do like a shiny nose. I know people are against it, but I like it, so I do it. I'm not using my usual highlighters. If you guys have been watching my Get Ready With Me videos before on TikTok, you'd have seen that I'm using a different highlighter today because I couldn't bring the ones I usually use because I broke them, so I couldn't take them, and it was too last minute for me to order more, so I was really upset about it. But I have had them for so long now, and there's still loads in there, so I didn't want to get rid of them. But I'm just gonna have to use them when I'm home. I'm just putting a bit of bronzer on my face now. Make sure to bronze your neck, because you don't want to miss that. Also, I've been so obsessed with wearing pearls recently. I've got it on my rings and everything as well, and on my necklace. I love them. I just feel like they go with every outfit and they look quite classy. Also, I love this Got To Be eyebrow gel. It's really, really good. And you can also use it when you do slick back buns and everything, slick back hairstyles as well. I feel like they're going out of fashion now though. I see a lot of controversy on those, but they're good if you're going to the gym and you just know you're going to wash your hair afterwards. I've got a gap in this eyebrow, so I have to go in with this really fine eyebrow pencil and just fill it in, because if not, there's just like a random cut off the front of my eyebrow. I just like to fill in any little random gaps with this one. Nice! Okay, I always do my eyebrows myself. I've never let anybody else trim, cut or thread my eyebrows because I'm too scared. I've seen too many people go through it with their eyebrows. I'm not ready for that. Okay, this is another weird thing that I do. I actually tend to do my lips before my eyes sometimes because I feel like lips just tie everything together, and then when I'm doing my eyes with my lips, I can be like, oh yeah, that's looking good. I don't know why, don't ask me. It's part of my routine. Sometimes I overline my lips too much and I look at photos and I'm like, that's not a good look. So I try and not overline it too much. I naturally have, my lip is naturally higher than where my pigment is, so I do try and draw it on that line where my actual lip ends, and it's just like, I don't know if you can see it, it's like just above my lip here. To be honest, I just use a really cheap lip liner. Someone messaged me the other day, they said, what's your lip combo? No joke, I go for the cheapest lip liner that you can buy in the shop. And I just go for this, what's this one called? I go for this dark pink. So it is kind of natural still, but it's not brown, but it's just that dark pink colour. This one's from Natural Collection. I've probably had this since I was about 12. I always go for this colour though, because it just matches your lips. I'd definitely say try and go for a lip liner that is ever so slightly darker than your natural, and then I just tend to go with a clear gloss afterwards, so I just go with this little Fenty Beauty gloss. Got a mini version here. It's just a clear one. It's just like a natural kind of look. I don't really go for heavy lip looks often, but I do kind of like a red lip when I go for one. Okay, before I do my eyes, I'll actually do a little bit of setting spray first. So going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is another item I'd say to invest your money into. If you're going to spend some money on makeup, get this and the Laura Mercier powder. It's so worth it. It's actually cheaper here in Hong Kong, so I have stocked up on these. I let this set and then I start on my eyes just for a first little initial layer. So for my eyes, I actually go in with this mini Too Faced palette. I just go in with the bronzer. You can just use the bronzer that you have, or if you've got like a slightly darker summer bronzer that you use, go in with that. As you can tell, I'm not a makeup artist, this is just what I do. This is what works for me. Everybody has their different styles of makeup. Legs though. Okay, going in with the eyelash curler first. I want to know what product you guys will never not buy, because this is a product I will never let go of. It is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It just always does me wonders. I've always had this one. I've tried so many mascaras. I can never ever find one as good. But if you guys have any where you think, no, you've tried this one and you tried another one and it's better, let me know in the comments, because I'm always looking to try some new stuff. Because I feel like as you get older, your makeup does evolve quite a bit. I did not curl my lashes properly because they are not going up. I've got quite long lashes, but they're very straight long lashes, so it's a bit annoying. I do have to curl them, and sometimes I accidentally chop them with the eyelash curler, which is really annoying when that happens. But I actually use an eyelash growth serum, which has been working wonders for me. I've got really sensitive eyes. Well, I've got sensitive skin in general, so normally they sting for me, but I use the Sensitive UK Lash Serum. If you've got sensitive eyes, or your skin, or you're quite reactive to things like that, try that one. It is unreal. I've been using it for a little while now. I am quite forgetful with it in the evenings though, sometimes. But when I'm consistent, I see a massive difference. Can't lie, I'll always be a mascara girly. I did try the false lashes look, but they're just a lot of maintenance, and I just love to rub my eyes in the evening. I just love that feeling of actually just rubbing your eyes, so I can't really wear lashes because they just annoy me. If I do wear lashes, I'll just get the individual ones and stick them on at the end. If we go to the Happy Valley this evening, I will probably put some on then. And they do make a difference, don't get me wrong, they look really, really nice, but it gets expensive if you're doing it every day, and it's just an extra bit of time on your makeup routine. I promise my makeup doesn't usually take this long, it's just because I'm nattering as well to the camera. I put on quite a few layers of mascara because I do like the thick look. I also want to know what kind of get ready with me videos you guys like to watch, because I did a silent one with some calming, nice music on TikTok the other day, and I quite like watching those videos of just no one talking. It's just watching them how they do their makeup. You can follow along pretty easily. I quite like those videos, but let me know if you like me just talking about random stuff, or if you'd rather me do like an actual tutorial video on how I do my makeup, or if you just want like a silent one that's quite nice to watch. Let me know in the comments. I do always read your guys' comments. We're really lucky as a channel because we do get 99% of absolutely amazing comments. We love you guys so much. Your guys' support is absolutely unreal. We really, really appreciate it, especially because we started our channel not that long ago. So we are pretty new to everything and we're still learning, and this is like the first time I've ever really put my face out there on social media, so I really do appreciate your guys' help and your comments, and I do listen to all of them. One thing about putting yourself on the internet though, you will obviously get some negative comments, but we are really grateful that you guys are all so supportive and amazing. I do come across so many videos on TikTok of people who are brave enough to put themselves out there, and people just comment like really negative things on people's accounts, and I will never understand it. Like who wakes up and thinks I'm just gonna potentially ruin someone's day being mean to them? I will never understand it. Like, surely everybody gets taught in school to be kind and don't do bullying, don't cyberbully. But it seems to become quite a normalised thing on TikTok now. I see it all of the time, and like the amount of people I'll come across and they're basically like crying to the camera about some of the hate comments they're getting. I find it so upsetting. So yeah, you guys who are so lovely and supportive to everyone and comments, you guys make people's days, and it's so lovely seeing other people support people who have the confidence to come online and be themselves, and it's just so lovely to see the amount of supportive people there are in this world as well. Like, obviously there's not all negative, it's just a shame that there is sometimes. Yeah, as I said, we are super lucky. We've got an amazing fan base. Everybody is so lovely, and honestly it makes us so happy reading all of your comments and the DMs that you guys send me. I'll always read them out to Bailey, and it's just so lovely speaking to you guys as well. It really makes me happy. This channel is definitely something I really want to use as a driving force for this upcoming generation, to sort of, you know, show them that you can be a person who spreads kindness everywhere, makes other people happy, and just by being yourself, you know. I feel like we need more of that on the internet right now. The internet can be a pretty dark place, and it is quite scary when young people are using the internet and they're seeing, you know, people being mean to each other, and it's kind of accepted. So it would be nice to make a bit of a difference, I think, on the internet. Spread some positivity, spread some kindness, always say nice things to each other. And that's why we always want to interact with the fans who watch us as well on Jailey, and Bailey's fans as well. We always want to speak to you guys because you are amazing. Okay, so I did just put some freckles on. I actually just use I think this is, what is this? An eyeliner. It's an eyeliner pencil that I use, and I just really lightly just dab it on my nose. Yeah, I just like the look. I feel like a lot of people are against it, but I think it's cute. I feel like it's a bit summery, brings a bit of a summer vibe to your makeup. I just like to put a really light bit of mascara under my bottom lashes as well. I do feel super grateful that I'm able to come along with Bailey on this tour, because everybody in Now United is so amazing. They're so lovely. It was so nice to catch up with everybody the last few days, and I really want to spend loads of time with everybody out. Well, it's a bit difficult at the minute because rehearsals are really long, so we're not able to see people in the evening because everyone's just going to bed at the minute. But I really want to organise a meal with the girls, or I really want to go and cook with some of them in the evening. So me and Bailey really want to do that with everybody, so that's going to be really nice. So hopefully we can do that before we leave, and I can film a little bit of that for you guys as well. We did have breakfast with Josh this morning, which was so lovely. But I didn't film it because when you're just in the moment and you're just catching up with someone and you're just eating, you don't really think to pick up your camera. Well, I don't at the minute because I'm still getting used to vlogging. So that was really lovely. But I need to definitely start filming a bit more. But at the moment, we're just sort of catching up with everybody, so we can't really, I don't know, you don't really want to get your camera out and start filming when you're just having that normal catch up. So I will be filming more of everybody soon. Once I feel like I've done my mascara, I then feel like I've not done it. And then I go in with another layer just on top, just to sort of get that final little bit of length. Now, this is another step where what you might think is really weird what I do. I actually do my, right, okay, you're gonna think, what on earth are you doing right now? But I actually do my eyeliner after I do my mascara. I know, I can just hear you guys shouting at me like, Jenny, what on earth? But don't judge me, all right? Don't judge me. Oh, I just spilled it everywhere. Okay, this is what the makeup is looking like so far. I then like to go in like this, and I just go like this. And I actually use a, what's it called? It's not gel, is it? Waterproof liquid liner, that's it. I'm using the NYX one. Epic Wear waterproof. Always got to go for waterproof. And then I just like to flick it up like that. Hey. I've got a pretty steady hand with it now, because when we were back home, I was doing my makeup in the car every morning. Don't ask, but it's because we were going out for coffee in the morning. So to save time, I would do my makeup in the car on the way to getting the coffee. So I'm pretty steady with my hand now, and I'd actually do my eyeliner while Bailey's driving. So I feel like I've mastered it a little bit now. Nice. I don't know if they're even. Do they look even? Sort of. You can always go in and clean it up though with eyeliner if it's not perfect with an angled brush. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Not in my opinion. As long as it looks alright, it's fine. I only recently started doing eyeliner in my daily makeup. I never used to do it, but I like the look. I then like to finish it off with the All Nighter matte one, because as you probably noticed, I didn't put setting powder all over my face. I don't like the feel of it. So this feels like powder, setting powder on your face, but it's not. But without that cakey feeling. The only issue with this one, you do have to shake it, because if not, you'll spray it on your face and there'll be white dots all over your face from it. They do obviously just tap out, but that's never good when that happens. That is my makeup complete for the day. I'm going to take my hair out. And voila, I just leave it in this when I do my makeup, just to give me my fringe a little bit more of volume. Dry shampoo, just spray it in my roots, just to lift it up a little bit. If I had a bit of hairspray, I'd probably put that in it, but I don't. I actually left a bag of stuff here when we last were in Hong Kong, and the bags have disappeared. So we went back to go and try and get them yesterday, and they're not there. So I don't know where they've gone, unfortunately. And I left quite a bit here, so I'm a little bit upset about that. It's fine, it's fine. That is the finished look. I'm ready for the day now. I'm gonna meet Bailey for lunch shortly in an hour or so. And yeah, I'm gonna film the rest of the day, film some rehearsal bits as well for you guys. I'm now off to edit. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this Get Ready With Me video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it, what you want me to do next time, if you want to see me do anything else in particular. I shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.